Hey, what's going on, geeks? Maxusthebeast here, and welcome to another little different type of video. Today, I'm seeing a trend with a lot of YouTubers right now that they're saying, or they're doing the, oh, let's react to old Fortnite matches and see how bad we were. So I decided to jump on the bandwagon in that regard and do my own version. This was one of my last few matches, or some of my last few matches of Season 3. So we're going to take a peek at these and see how I've changed since then. I'm going to be playing a bit of this footage, talking over it a little bit. I mean, I have my own commentary in here. Actually, this is me recording a duos match with a friend of mine here, who has the gameplay has actually been used before, and several other Fortnite gameplay clips I've used have been me doing duos with Splinterwolf here. Shout out to him. So you're gonna hear voices this time. I'm gonna try to lower the volume down a bit so it's not like ear blastingly loud and I'm not talking over myself constantly. But with that being said, let's begin. Oh, and by the way, at the end of all of this, I'm going to be showing some clips from now, what I'm doing differently than what I did back here. Just showing you the difference between then and now. Anyway, let's go. So here we go. I've marked a soccer field. Jump in here. And once again, you're not showing up on the map.
Yeah, I wanted to go Boise Bar.
Okay, so we're going down to this place. Oh man, this feels so weird looking back and seeing me using Season 3 skins and the gliders and all that. It feels so freaking weird to just see this compared to all the Season 4 stuff I'm used to using now. Okay, so I found a blue pump. Oh man, my old keybinds too! Yo, that's so weird.
Blue shotgun.
Okay.
I think I have a disorder. I think I have a disorder of constantly leaving my teammates in the game of Fortnite. Disorder.
Okay, so I'm trying to play soccer here. Hold a second. So now I'm just gonna start farming materials because why not? Like, I did understand the in-game building. Oh man, my old building keybinds too. I have a mouse with buttons on the side, so just open up the build menu was one of the side buttons, and I just use a scroll wheel to select my material or my component. Which, I mean, whatever really floats your boat with how comfortable you are with something. Why am I dancing? That's really your decision, but using actual keybinds is so much better than just using mouse wheel. Just saying. I'm trying to mine the soccer ball. What am I even doing? Hold up. Do I actually get this? Or not? What happened? The game is kind of glitched out there. I guess I don't even know what I'm doing. My Splinter could have been killed off at any point, and I'm in here playing soccer. I'm such a good teammate. Now I'm screwing with the scope AR. What the heck? So I successfully parkoured my way up onto the top of the gas station, and now I'm in here. Do I even know where the chest is in here at this point? I think I do. I just bailed on that chest. I'm such a noob. Oh, there's a shield potion. At least I got that. I think that was actually a drop from Splinter. In any case, that's pretty nice. Glad I got that. Oh, he's a John Wick. Wait, no, I think I do. I come back. Good, I get the chest. I'm not as bad as I thought. Now I got more minis. That's always nice.
Alright, let's avoid tilting, go forward to the lake or something like that over to your side.
If you can't hear him, I turned down the volume quite a bit because it was kind of ear-blastingly loud before.
Or just camp, like not even on the base. Make sure
But
we have a lot
he's planning on trying to go to Loot Lake, or in the direction of Loot Lake, and try to bail on Tilted because neither of us really feel like putting up with Tilted. Which I don't blame him, even modern me. I'll go Tilted, but I don't like it. When there's so much more good areas to go, like salty, retail,
Instead of taking loot, we'd like to take
and
ammo
either
and
the
see
farms,
loot.
junk,
That'd be awesome. Like I've never done anything
risky now,
like bait loot.
and then the most fun area in the game, Dusty Divot.
That happened a lot when they
I'm not being sarcastic for once, I love Dusty Divot.
I'm telling
Okay,
you,
here's my problem.
Epic
Okay,
makes everything
I mean, considering he built here, but you're gonna see later, at this time, I didn't build at all during fights.
LMG is when I pick up some dude's body.
Oh, we gotta avoid those shots, bro. That's scary.
I didn't even hear those shots, probably because I turned the volume down quite a bit on this
No,
footage.
Yeah, that's very good.
Because they can still see us
We're
if
not
we go
even-
right
We're not
on.
even gonna get assaulted.
What am I even doing? I thought we were going to Loot Lake, not Shifty.
Is that an airdrop? On the other side of the map, of course.
It's actually on the other side of Tilted. If we could probably go for that.
Hit that.
Aren't we supposed to be avoiding tilted?
Sorry about that. Windows decided it wanted to bring up a notification.
We're just gonna go from here and then straight.
Alright,
You know what I mean?
so I'm just gonna jump in. I don't even need heavy bullets. Why am I taking that? I think he actually had like a hunting rifle or something, so that would have benefited him more than me.
Being very much avoiding.
Oh my gosh. And this is an example of, even now, my biggest flaw is this absolute garbage internet I have.
I'll send it.
I mean, there's nothing I can really do about that except for hope it does well or potentially get a new service sometime.
So happy.
Oh man, why are we going low ground?
Like, yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi has proved time and time again that the high ground is the way to go.
This is funny. I love the post, like, you know, like the trailer.
I mean, look at that lag. Look at internet lag, that ping.
That it stands out.
I'm-
You what, man?
Do I seriously still salute as an emote in my wheel at this time? I mean, this was late into Season 3. I still had to get the Elite Agent, Robot, and John Wick at this point.
Hashtag.
I know, original.
But I was... Still, though.
Hashtag original.
I had, like...
Hashtag ping.
I surely had enough to give me a more than just take the L and best mates and wave and whatever.
Hashtag
So here we are, basically just grinding for resources.
Hashtag no homo,
This is freaking weird to watch.
though. I'm just literally gonna camp in here.
What are we doing? He said we're gonna camp in here, but what is that? What kind of plan is that?
Very hard at first. Then I realized.
You're John
Wait,
Wick.
did it?
I don't have a kill. I don't think he has a kill. We haven't had any action all game, which is very strange for me to be playing with Splinter Wolf and not have
It's my favorite.
not being shot at by now.
Because you're John Wick.
And my favorite choice of gun. And we'll use a launch pad.
Decided to screet on forward a little bit.
Oh,
Oh, there's some peeps. There's some peeps. Oh yeah, I see some
peeps.
peeps. About 44.
We actually once.
Why am I giving myself callouts? Why am I reloading in the middle of a field? A frickin' SMG of all things.
30 seconds.
Oh, and then I switched my blue scope AR for a green AR.
I just got freaking hit.
I mean,
I hate this game.
People say that the scope AR is bad. I think it's pretty frickin' good if you can use it right.
Like, we literally have to go to zone, and you're still sitting.
What am I shooting at? What am I shooting at? Why am I shooting at their upper walls? That's not blocking anything. What am I thinking?
All the way to retail, and you're telling me that you're still sitting on the farthest hill away from zone. You can't.
Who are you talking to? That's my thing right now. Ooh! Get friggin' snipe me!
I'm dead.
I'm shooting the ground! I think it's internet. I don't think I was actually shooting. I think it was just the internet being a piece of crap. Yeah, I didn't actually shoot. What, am I seriously gonna try to re-peek that? Okay, now I'm gonna launch pad.
finished the guy because I am.
Oh, to anybody who's wondering what I'm doing there used to be like an exploit where you go farther if you keep mashing the space bar. Is that still a thing?
It'll be a gun behind
I don't know. You could like get all the way across the map by doing that. Not really by launch pad, but still. Where am I building? Where am I building? It's obviously behind me. Yeah, look, there it comes. Here it comes, frickin'. Ooh, one pump.
There's a guy launch padding behind you.
But what am I doing? Build a wall or something around you. You have plenty of mats.
That should have hit, but pain kicked in.
No, that wasn't pain. That was me being a piece of crap. No, his friend's not gonna get lost in Storm. He's in an enclosement and has about 10 seconds to get heals. This is a one ticker, so he has plenty of time to get in and get out.
Can you give me like coordinates of like what they're doing?
Oh.
Yeah, I see.
I don't even know who that was, but Goat Scoo frickin' finished me.
Cool, I get automatically.
Oh no, he does have kills. Or wait, no, that was from that previous engagement.
It's like, oh, nope, you're gonna die.
Well, thanks for shooting at me. I really appreciate it. Well, like I'm
Man, that was a bad match on my part.
If you shoot
Speaking of Salty earlier, we're now dropping Salty. Oh, this one my FPS was all weird and it would drop like crazy whenever I go into like retail or Salty. And then it would get better after a while, but still. Okay, so I jumped on the roof with like 2 other people.
Of course, it keeps you.
Uh-oh.
Hoko you as soon as possible.
Getting a trap.
Tell me if you need
Oh my gosh, the mouse wheel action here is garbage. Okay. At least I'm being smart and not trying to take fights that I shouldn't be taking. What am I? I'm trying to play PUBG over here. Like seriously, what am I doing?
I'm kinda,
What am I doing? Crouch walking everywhere. What the heck am I doing? Okay. Oh, there's a John Wick right there.
But I want a John Wick. John Wick, coming to you.
I see.
Oh, well.
Well, at least I got him.
Is that you make a footstep? No, that's not.
There's more.
That's a different squad. That's
Okay, that wasn't that bad.
need
I got a kill at least. That's improvement from last game.
Oh, there's a spot. I think it's just a guy.
Okay. What? I'm trying to play PUBG over here. That was an obvious peek on my part. I could have been shot in the back right there. He could see. He could probably see my back bling, and shoot me right in the back right there. Do some damage. Oh, there he is. Here goes me being an idiot. Okay,
Dude, of
Rip.
course.
that
Sorry,
wasn't entirely my fault.
Either.
Okay, like I had no clue where he was, and I was just well, it kind of was because I was bad. Like we're talking, gosh, awful bad.
And you see, crap
But-
like this is why I never win, is because I'm not good.
Even past me recognizes that I wasn't that great.
The kills
But-
I get
You're
are...
not gonna get better if like you're like putting yourself down. What?
then I'm never gonna win.
Man, I'm freaking depressed. I'm always depressed, but like, man, I was even worse back then. Holy cow. While we take a minute to watch Splinter here being an absolute beast at the game. In a minute. I'm just gonna say a little bit of evaluation of what just happened in the last couple games. The first game, we dropped down a soccer field, and I spent basically the entire game farming, get a one-tap pump on some dude, but then get absolutely destroyed because I was building like a friggin' idiot. I just built like a straight line of walls that kind of blocked myself off from them, and then I sat there and peeked at him, at the first guy, for frickin' ages, and it was the frickin' easiest kill of that dude's life. Oh my gosh. And then, second game here, I get a kill on a John Wick who was not paying attention at all. And then I push some free-to-play and get destroyed because I'm a frickin' idiot and should have done things different. Should have taken it slower, could have I think I might have had a grenade. I don't know. If I did, I should have thrown it to test. And then my continuous peaks, the amount of noise I made when I rushed him. Like, I could have done so much stuff differently, gotten better aim, and not have done basically anything I did. Because I was absolutely garbage. Also, like I said, this is Season 3, so Dusty Depot still a thing. And so is this frickin' awesome truck pile here. I frickin' missed that. And also when everyone thought the lucky number 2 pencil was, or trusty number 2 pencil pickaxe was lit. Now everyone's freaking out over the carbide or whatever the heck else is in store. But, you know, that last game was a bit more excusable. At least I got an actual kill and not a knock. And actually did meh. I mean, still making amateur mistakes. But there, right then and there, was when I made a fatal mistake and let myself go down into a state of depression. As I said in my several bad day videos, don't go negative. That's how you lose right then and right there. So, anyway, on to the next match. Hopefully this one will be better. So in this game, we've decided to go to this truck stop thing in Moisty Mire. Because he said it has good loot. And it has good stuff there. Now this gameplay here has been shown before. Because it's actually pretty solid.
That's where it gets annoying. Like, I don't have time to heal, I don't have
If you can hear Splinter here, he's referring to the way he died shortly after the gameplay ended. So we drop here, I grab some stuff. Impulse need is not a bad chest. Suppress pistol, baby. Let's get it. But I'm just trying to get over my keybinds though. So using 2 instead of Q for first weapon. Okay, here I am. And there I go, I get a knock. And then was scumbag and finish, but I mean, then again, his teammate was nowhere to be found, so I assume it could have been like just a guy who split off from his teammates. Still rocking the Dark Voyager skin though. I love it, but it's kind of like a shoot here beacon, you know? If you've ever seen somebody in a sniper scope with a Dark Voyager, you know what I'm talking about. Even though the skin is still friggin' amazing.
What's going on with your homosexuality?
Okay, and he's Splinter gets into these rants sometimes about people who kill him. So that was one of them. So I could have easily just climbed up the ramp that Splinter built right there, but I didn't for whatever reason. So now I'm starting to go back on the farm. Because like I said earlier, I do understand that I need to build forts in the later game, but I didn't understand building in the every game. You know, just in an actual fight. I didn't understand building, I didn't understand sniper towers, I didn't understand anything like that. Here I go though, this time I actually do build a little bit, but it's just that trademark line of walls that I've been seen to build. So it's nothing really special, it's just a bit of cover. Could be worse though. Could have just like decided to be like PUBG and jump behind a wall or something that was on the side of this building or something like that. Here I go. Missing a few shots, get a lucky headshot and take off a shield. Internet starts to freak out here. And then I'm missing almost every shot, but then I get 2 lucky shotgun hits and take him out. Just glad that worked. Luckily, I still had 1 extra mini shield to heal back up with. For whatever reason, at first I'm debating whether I should break down the wall and run back in here or not. And then look at this, I'm healing with no cover, then I'm like, oh, I should build cover, but in the slowest manner possible. and reconstruct this wall back behind me.
Literally, he was trying to,
And then here I am trying to be like pro play, like saying, "Oh, look at this! I'm so good." This guy was trying to burst me in a close range. Haha, what an idiot!
How do I?
If the guy had been, I think the guy was just slightly worse than me, to be honest.
I just found a glitch. I just found a huge glitch. You had infinite C4.
So Splinter's like trying to highlight some glitch that he found, or quote unquote glitch.
well, then again,
Like I'm not even kidding. You can have infinite C4.
that's
I had just unlocked Dark Voyager by this point, guys, so I'm so pretty freaking hype about having it. My first ever legendary. Let's get it.
Like holy.
And now I'm building
Watch this. Okay, I don't know if I can
these
do that.
dysfunctional ramps, slowly but surely. And then Splinter coming in with the clutch edits.
So what you do is you throw it down and pick up. Oh no, it worked for the first time. Like
And then I got jump scared by him detonating the stupid thing.
dropped it,
How
but
many shells?
it's still. Dude, what's going on with my legs? Look at my legs.
On my screen, you're fine.
Yeah, he's saw a glitch for a second on his end, but he thought I could see it too.
What the heck?
Oh, there's a friggin' moth in here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have
Man, still having my. I'm just still getting over the keybinds, guys. Like I changed 2 to Q because it's easier, and it's like every other shooter on the face of the earth uses Q as a previous weapon button, which makes it so much easier just to switch to whatever my primary weapon is.
But
From like whatever I have in my hands to medkit to gun quickly, pickaxe to gun quickly, and stuff like that.
I need to work on this. Okay, I die.
Just me trying to farm, even though I had no clue how to build, is kind of funny. I find that kind of humorous.
Jump.
Oh, I was trying to rocket ride and failing. Watch this, watch this.
They do a 3-line check. Okay.
Oh, and he doesn't kill himself. Don't worry. I mean, I think it gets pretty close, but it doesn't actually kill him for once.
Okay. Jump.
I think that was a bit of internet right there.
I'm gonna hit it.
Wait, hold up. Never mind, I thought I had more rockets.
Okay.
3, 2,
Let's get it, me.
so we win.
Let's get it. Oh, I had it for a second, but then
I don't know why. You can't
then
do
it
that.
fell
I
off.
think they might have patched it, maybe.
Did they remove record writing?
They
Period.
might have. Maybe I'm just bad.
I haven't seen people doing it,
Like,
so
I just
probably.
did that every single time.
You're good, man.
I think they might have patched it, to be honest.
Okay, here's us just running around in the middle of Moisty, or on the edge of Moisty Mire,
They know we love it.
Just
They
running
know
around.
we love Rocket League.
farming on the most weird and random
It's like one of
stuff.
the best things in the game to do with a Rocket League.
He's building and doing stuff like a normal person. I'm just
They did remove the
getting
power.
resources that I won't even use.
Yeah, you
It is overpowered. But
I mean, what is this
that was
gameplay?
made it so fucked
So I
up.
spotted my next target,
freaking
shooting at a tree stump. Once again, shooting tree stumps. I shoot down Splinter's thing, I knock him, and then I finish him by using an entire clip of shotgun ammo.
Yeah, my man's-
This was cringe. Then I mooch off of Splinter's builds. I mean, that's kind of what teammates do, but
my man's
still.
idea would do.
then horrible. Look at this. Look at these nades. They're not even going anywhere near where the fight's taking place.
That bad that I'm literally
I'm that bad that I shouldn't be able to get kills.
not that good.
Let's be real.
Okay, just cover me. I'm gonna chug jug.
Okay, I'm gonna.
There's RPG over here if you want it.
I'm using a chug jug in the middle of nowhere with no cover on my right side or behind me.
How much
If
shit-
someone was paying attention on any of those hills opposite of us, they could just look down and snipe me.
how much do you have?
Here I go dropping my gun because I don't understand how the split
Nice. Do you have any
buttons
ammo
work.
Either? I have 19. No, you just give me 20. I'll be fine.
There's me being a good teammate though and sharing
And
ammo.
any heavy bullets. I'm sorry. That guy had like literally no ammo. Like, any extra.
Oh, look at this.
They got
Look at me
heavy
trying
bullets.
to.
Yeah. Well, actually, you just have an all. I only have 6.
That's all you have?
Yeah, and here's me being a teammate just like, oh, I'll just give you all my heavy bullets.
Oh, guys.
Then he shoots his own building.
Close.
Then I'm trying to be like PUBG, taking cover. That guy's building. Here comes PlayStation Plus member over here. knock him with a pistol.
Nice lock.
Not building cover, just trying to take cover behind the stupid rock. Get knocked. Because I'm freaking bad.
Get his friend.
Clutch snipe by Splinter. Taking out both of them. I do get my 4th kill here, which is great. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, we gotta take the L1. Instantly, okay? Instantly do not take the L1.
Take the what?
Okay? Oh, no, never mind. He's not touching. Alright, I'm gonna leave my
We were gonna, like, take the L on him, but then I was too freaking oblivious to really do that effectively.
I mean, I should have seen that blue AR from you, man. And I'm also gonna take that from you.
Could I,
Yeah.
I need meds.
Okay, here I go. He's sharing shield
this guy
potions with
also
me.
had blue
Or
AR.
mini shields, rather.
As I suspected.
There I go. Get some heals.
And take these. Behind you.
Oh, there's
stuff.
some band-aids. Thank you, Splinter, for being a good teammate.
Alright, let's get moving after this.
Here I go, healing up.
Alright, good job. You're doing really good so far.
And then he proceeds to jinx it. Break my way through
I mean, I'm
the rocks.
I'm an idiot for saying what I just said.
Don't say it's
I'm not saying we're an
And-
idiot, I'm saying...
We're getting... Okay, I decided to swap band-aids for a rocket launcher. Don't switch your meds, guys, for a weapon unless you
Oh, guys right in front of me?
unless you feel like you're stacking like chug jugs or something.
Oh, they might be good. It's Elite Agent and John Wick.
Reloading the rocket launcher, smart move me.
That rhymes.
Yeah, get the AR out. Good plan, me.
Ooh, if I could knock one here, I'll... If I could knock
I'm landing some hits.
That's not happening.
It's pretty good. Okay, reload
I hit the Elite Agent
Ooh,
shield
Fortifort.
and a lot more.
and knock off half of it.
Oh, well, he's
Not
good.
bad,
He's
me.
on that.
Not bad. Reload my pistol.
stupid. Watch this.
Headshot him?
Okay, jumping up here. Got my rifle out. Guys are nowhere to be seen. I don't even see him anywhere after this.
Watch one.
Oh my gosh! Did I seriously forget to load my shotgun before this fight? Oh my gosh! I mean, thankfully, Splinter's like that good that he doesn't even need me to be paying attention for this. But oh my gosh!
RPG stuff here. I got RPGs here.
Oh my gosh! How bad am I? How bad am I? Holy cow!
Using meds.
Bandages up here.
Oh my gosh! I mean, okay, so I'm still hanging on to the suppressed pistol. I could have taken the blue bolt right there. Still can, technically, because I'm still chilling out here.
Yep.
And then,
Minis.
I dropped my last one.
then I'm healing up.
Where
Okay. We're still chilling in this porta fort.
Come back down here. I dropped him down here to switch room.
Oh, just let me take one minute.
Yeah, just gonna... I'm trying to be a good teammate. Letting him stack mini shields and I'm stacking band-aids.
I can't snipe, but I can pistol.
I should have taken the blue bolt, even if I couldn't use it. I should have just taken it so we would have had it. Okay, so now we're just looting Fatal Fields, even though... Okay, oh, here's me being an idiot. So, just decided to bust through this wall. What am I even doing? Okay, so if you can't tell, Splinter and I are planning on building a base here in Fatal Fields, just right inside the circle.
It's gonna be 2x3 actually.
And we're going to try to camp out in that. That was our plan.
You can just build up into it.
Here's me taking ages to build anything. Look at this.
Oh, I have 400 brick.
Okay, so
That'll help a lot.
so now I'm
Plenty.
trying to figure out a way in. Not understanding how editing works. I could have just edited a hole in the floor and jumped through, but no.
What?
Never mind, I'll just split.
Then I build my way in, which if somebody else was behind us, they could have just followed us right on up, jumped on in, and killed us both.
Here's half.
Oh my gosh, you have so much brick. I just
Oh my gosh, I'm such a noob. I am such a noob.
half of it.
Like seriously, like if someone had been following us closely, they could have just jumped up that staircase I just built and jumped into our base and like done something to us, killed us.
Like the entrance out though.
Or at least done a friggin' good amount of damage because neither of us have a strong amount of meds. Like the best I have is
That's not
a band-aid
but
and he has mini shields. Like that's all we got. And also me being a frickin' I'm peeking out here for frickin' days. If someone was paying attention, they could have just sniped me.
And then
Wait, can we even
just get in there.
Can we even? Oh yeah, we can squat.
Okay, what do we do?
Wait, I'll break it down.
Why am I so surprised that we can squat?
Yeah, this is new. Dude, this
Because
is
he's
good.
planning on making like an internal base here too.
Come back in here.
Where's the?
Come back in here. Get back in here.
I was trying to find like the staircase leading
I know
up.
what you're saying.
I was
Right
trying.
here.
Okay, now we're gonna.
Come over here.
Okay, Splinter here with the clutch building. I could probably do something like this now. I mean, not to this extent by myself, but I can build towers and build good amounts of stuff now.
Yeah, there is.
I'm getting better at building.
Yeah.
Thanks, hotkeys.
You can go back if you want, but
Okay, I don't know what either of us are doing
don't talk a game. I mean, I can.
at this point.
Flag is my opinion.
Once again, I'm peeking out way too much. Boy, get your head back down. There, like Splinter said a few minutes ago, there's people up there at that crazy build battle.
I think one of them.
If someone was paying attention from there, they could have said, "Oh, there's a dark Voyager peeking his head over the side of the building." Just snipe him.
Okay,
I'm literally begging for somebody to kill me at this point. Like, I'm so friggin' bad.
That's coming at us.
Okay, here comes rocket spam. Here comes me actually attempting to keep the base alive, but not really doing that great at it. I mean, I'm trying to rebuild walls, but it's bricks, so I mean, they die instantly if they get hit by anything.
This is getting great. Alright, I'm gonna back off.
So I'm still, even this, I'm not abandoning ship. I'm still trying to fix the base back up.
Those guys look good for the game. Not gonna lie.
I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Just trying to build up walls
I
again.
know where all the teams are. Other teams push
Okay,
forward.
this time, okay, both of us have decided to bail on the base,
I think both of-
which, to be honest, is a smart thing to do. And now we're making our way towards the hill where we believe a solo player is.
maybe get okay, so
Yeah, where a solo player is.
best bet is to get over
Because
here.
2, make it 4 other players, then that 2, and we make 3. I'm...
We don't want them to get us.
Yeah, there should be one other person, which would be the solo.
This is-
Yeah, I see it.
The solo killed one, now there's
Yeah,
5.
so
On the hill, one
solo
team is
up
down.
there.
Or at least one of them killed the solo, or... I don't even know what happened, but somebody's dead. So it's 2v2,
We can push up.
and,
no,
and
push-
there's
you reckon we just push up?
only one...
Solo?
There's... It's a 1v1 up there currently, and then we're the only one who still has both players.
They're pushing him. They're pushing him. They're pushing him.
Yeah, right now. Let's go. Last
Okay, this
push
frick show, decides to use just rocket spams. That's how he wins this game, by the way, guys. He just rocket spams.
Oh, he just killed every last guy. Last
Good,
guy.
good, 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 good. There's 2 of us, only one of him.
I'm getting all excited because I think this is gonna be my. At this time, I hadn't even won a game
I'll
yet.
figure out a way.
I thought this would be my first win. Here I am being freaking slow on the builds.
I'm not up there.
He's good.
Oh my gosh, we could have won this if I had been freaking. What am I doing? This is why we lost. Right here, this is why we lost.
But
'Cause-
he's lit. He's lit. He's lit. He's lit. Just come down here and pick me up. Just come down here and pick me up.
Where are you? I'm not even up there.
Over here. Over here. Don't die, okay? I need you to just come over
Ah,
here.
frick, ping.
No, no, no.
I'm good,
Mitchell, Mitchell, please do not choke.
Oh my gosh.
Please do not choke the fall damage. I don't care if you
Holy
choke.
crap, I'm bad.
Not a fall damage.
Okay, that was Pink's fault though.
A lot.
I fell. That was Pink's fault though.
I see him.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
Mitchell.
Oh my gosh, what was I doing? Why was I going for the kill? Oh my gosh, I was bad. What I should have done in that situation was built up a little bit of cover. So, or the second I heard that rocket build up a wall of cover in front of me, and then make my way for my teammate. Just built around my teammate, built my way in, and gone from there. I mean, granted, he would have been rocket spamming the crap out of me, trying to get to me, but I could have at least done something and potentially revived Splinter. But no, I'm frickin' bad. Yippee skippy. Half of that last game. We could have won that if I had been better at building. That was my fatal flaw back in the day. I could not build for the life of me. I couldn't do it. I just could not build. As you can see, it took ages for me to do anything. Because, I mean, like I said earlier, if you want to use mouse wheel or whatever, be my guest. But for somebody like me, that slowed me down. And in this game, it's all about speed. Also, in this clip here, I'm freaking garbage with the revolver. I mean, I'm absolute horse hockey bad. This is just making me cringe to my core. In fact, I think right here is where it all started to go downhill. It's because I was wasting so many materials trying to reconstruct the base, and it was clear that my teammate at this point had kind of just given up on it. So instead of just going with the flow and going what he's doing, I decided, no, I'm gonna be a good captain and go down with the ship. I'm gonna try to keep this thing alive as long as I can, even though my builds are freaking awful. And look at this. I'm out of stone, which is the resource well, nearly out of stone, which is the resource that I eventually try to build stairs with, and I run out. So this was not smart plays by me. And perhaps you could say that maybe part of this was Splinter getting a little bit too headstrong right here and building a block that kind of ended up, you know, blocking me out. But to which I say, you know, I've seen him clutch games far worse than this, where I die in the first few minutes, and then he goes on to either win it or get pretty darn close to. And so I know that if I let him push, he can do it. Sometimes. Not this case, obviously, but most of the time he can clutch. But me taking ages on the builds, if I could have just, okay, the internet was kind of bad there. I can't be taking blame for that. But the internet was so freaking bad there. But if I hadn't taken regardless of internet, regardless of everything else, if I hadn't taken so long to get up there, we could have won. We could have won. It could have been great. It could have been freaking great, but I screwed it up. Yippee skippy. Now this footage here happened very recently. One of my most recent matches, actually, with Splinter. So here I am. I actually built me a little cover thing, and I'm hiding out here with my sniper. I'm looking around, paying attention to what's going on around me, but not peeking. But look at this. I get back down the second I realize I might be peeking out too much. And I knew I was pretty much safe in this situation, as they were all focusing him, and then the team that would later come to my right would be focusing the guys on the top of the water tower. At this rate, unless someone was directly behind me, no one would be able to snipe me. I'm being smart. I'm just keeping an eye out on their build, and trying to keep an eye out on my teammate. So Splinter takes out their base, and the other free-to-players decided to start building a metal base, and I could have easily taken a snipe there, but I was kind of afraid to, considering that there were still two teams in this area. I look back around, see the free-to-play jump down, engage. Boom shakalaka.
Got one. I got your back, yo.
Yep. Yes, I did, Splinter. Yes, I did. Okay, this bit of footage is a little bit choppy. I have no clue what happened, but it's still good if you can get past the lagginess of it. So, I missed my snipe. I'm pretty upset about that. But then I start taking my rifle out, knock one. Then I move on to the second one, and boom, that duo is wiped. Here, I am building up a little sniper tower here. Might be peeking out a little bit too much, but whatever. and get the shot with the pistol. And this time, my grinding for resources is justified. It's not in the middle of a frickin' plane, and I'm being somewhat smart with it. Then I noticed a little bush out here. Boom shakalaka, he's dead. Get wrecked, noob. Also, keep in mind that Splinter still being a freaking god over here. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Boom.
What was he doing?
Look at this that happened a few seconds earlier. Boom.
What an idiot.
So, like,
Yeah, that may be an easy shot, but then... Boom.
Wow.
that was
Anyway, here we go. We're at Container Town. Some guy decides he wants to try to clinger us. He gets boom headshotted. Get wrecked, noob. Go home. Keeping an eye on this technique here. Boom, get sniped. A little bit of internet lag there, but... Then I decided to start suppressing my teammates.
Knocked out the technique.
And then here comes another team, killing the dude.
These guys are crazy.
We ended up getting wrecked here because me having bad internet, but still, clutch kill. Final bit of gameplay comes from a session I had Friday
We got incoming.
when I just first got out the Toxic Trooper skin, which is my freaking favorite skin ever. It's so
They're
cool.
here.
I love it.
They like landed on the
Build up a staircase here. Get a peek at this guy. He's an idiot. Knock him easy peasy lemon squeezy. He doesn't deserve to live, so I finish him.
He's dead.
He's too dangerous to be kept alive. Do
He
it!
was an idiot who kept just sat
So-
still and let me shoot him pretty much.
Oh
So I
my
take
God,
his
you're
stuff. Check out the
That's
chest. And watch this. I take cover this time. Or, wait, no, I actually don't heal here.
fine.
Never mind,
That's
but-
above.
Here we go. I'm pushing him like smart.
I see this.
Decide to use clingers. He's pretty trash. Gets wrecked
Got him.
by the clingers.
Nice. Hey, do you need a?
And this time,
assault rifle?
I take cover before healing.
All right. Shotgun.
His friend had one.
All right. Good to know.
So
Getting some
whatever
stuff back
you
up.
can have it. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty crazy.
Come over here.
Oh, you
Start
need
knocking
shields.
stuff down.
I have a shield, a mini shield potion if you want it.
Then I'm trying to be a nice teammate. But it seems that not only has my shooting and building skills increased, but my niceness
I'll head over
has as well. So he loots a chest in one of those crates. I decided to bust down this chest for a bit of extra wood. But then he gets knocked by some noob with a pump shotgun. So the idiot stands still long enough for me to kill him.
Can you
He was
drop
a
down-
solo.
down here?
Okay.
So I try to build up
Did
to
he
him,
have a
but then
partner?
No, he was alone.
he decides he wants to jump back down, so that's
Right
okay.
here.
And I go in for the revive for my teammate.
Thank you. Okay.
Boom
so
shakalaka.
I found, believe it-
Then this lady decides she wants to push us too. She builds up actually pretty good. She's focusing on my friend Jake. I miss a lot of shots, mostly trying to suppress down buildings and stuff. Land a few good hits. She's low. I think she's gone back. She's drawing up a mini shield. Decided to start
See him?
making her
Yeah.
panic by breaking her buildings, break down a few of her staircases, reload,
Flank her.
and knock her.
Got her. Or knocked her. She has a friend then.
And then once my friend Jake finishes her off,
Good work.
boom shakalaka, fourth kill on the board. In any case, guys, I know this video is definitely a bit on the long side, and I do apologize. But same time, it's Geekz Week, so I mean, I'm going to be doing some special stuff for it. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed it, though. This was kind of cringeworthy to watch and look back on some crappier moments of my Fortnite career and see how much I've improved since then. And see how much the game has changed since Season 3. I mean, it hasn't been all that long, but it still feels so totally different than Season 4 still feels so different than Season 3. It's crazy. But in any case, I do hope you enjoyed the video. And Guys, happy Geeks Week. This is a great time to be alive. Great time to be doing YouTube, because Geeks Week is back. Anyway, I do hope you enjoy it, the rest of this week's content. And perhaps in the future, you know, when Season 5 rolls around, I'll come back and watch some of these old Season 4 games and think, oh my gosh, what was I even doing? Even though there is definite improvement from Season 3 here. Anyway guys, thanks again for watching, and as always, Maxusthebeast is out.